So this is the original chicken coop that the neighbor and I put together about a year ago. And there's currently no chickens in it because there's some modifications that are necessary before chickens get put in this coop. So there needs to be a roof on a particular section of this or part of it. And there's some stuff that needs to be done in that stone building so that the chickens can stay in there and stay warm. So what I did is 2 weekends ago, I built another coop, and I'm going to show you guys that coop in an upcoming vlog. There's currently chickens in it and one rooster. We have 4 chickens and 1 rooster. And if any of you are wondering what type of chickens they are, they're lavender Americanas and Easter eggers, which from my understanding lay quite a bit of eggs. I think the Easter eggers can lay up to 200 eggs a year per chicken. So, and they also lay this really awesome blue colored eggs, or they produce a bluish color egg, a pinkish color egg, brown, green, cream colored, really pretty eggs, you guys. So the nice thing about having a chicken coop is that you can circumvent the high egg cost. Eggs are still really high. The price is through the roof, guys. And I know that everybody on the media is trying to blame Trump for that, but we can thank Biden and his horrible economy for egg prices plummeting, alongside everything else that plummeted. The economy tanked to an all-time low. What a disastrous 4 years, right? So if you produce your own chicken coop and raise your own chickens, you can, hypothetically, have a ton of eggs, you guys. In fact, you can produce so many eggs that it's hard to keep up with them all. So we have 4 chickens that should hypothetically produce around 150 to 200 eggs per year. So that's 800 eggs per year, and we're going to get more chickens. So this is a pretty bare bones, grassroots chicken coop. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. We built a pretty basic door here with chicken wire and slats and leftover wood. So the most expensive part of this was the chicken wire and the fence posts. And these fence posts are all weather treated. I used a manual post hole digger and dug them down about 2.5, 3 feet. I can't remember. It's been quite a while since I put this together. But yeah, the chicken coop actually wraps around the side and goes around the stone building there, the stone structure. So this will get used. And I might even put ducks in here, you guys. I'm not 100% sure. Since we already have chickens, and since we can put more chickens in the other coop that I built, now that there's 2, we might end up putting eggs, what am I saying? Ducks in here. So that'll be pretty exciting. There is a slight chance that ducks will be wandering and laying eggs in this coop. But ducks have different requirements than chickens, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I get ducks? Should I get more chickens? We have a rooster named Abraxas that's in the other coop right now. Abraxas is a Gnostic god from the Gnostic cosmology who is depicted with a rooster's head, so I thought that was a fitting name. So yeah, you guys, just going to show you the first coop. I've done a few posts about this on Patreon. I've showed some pictures of the construction process, but I don't think I've ever really shown it in a video for the public. So this is the first coop. And then if I take you over here, what's neat, you guys, about this chicken coop is that it's divided by this shed. The shed needs to be pressure washed. It's dirty. The prior homeowners did not take good care of this. And I'm going to pressure wash this probably towards the end of the week and paint it. So what do you guys think? Should I paint it green? Should I paint it gray? Should I paint it something similar to what it's currently painted, this white with grayish blue? What do you guys think? But this is the other coop. Now, this needs to be modified, you guys. This is just a temporary holding coop until I can get the funds to get some proper fence posts here. I need to cement them in and put a roof on this. So this is just a lot of chicken wire. It's just a big 13 by 13. I think it's actually 15 by 15. I can't remember. Square. And then the chickens at night, what they do is they go into the shed, and I can lock the shed at night, and that becomes a completely predator-proof environment that they can retreat to at sundown. That way there's no risk of them being attacked by foxes, possums, you name it, raccoons. So yeah, We have the first coop, the shed that divides both coops. There's the other coop. So what we could hypothetically do is, there's my cat Aster over there, is that this piece of wood needs to be replaced. There's a rotten piece of this wall here on the back of the shed. This piece of wood is starting to rot. So there's a piece of wood right there. It's like particle board that's been used to patch that rotten spot. So what I'm probably going to do is rip this whole panel out and replace it. But what could be done is that a hole or a door could be built here so that both coops are connected, so that they had even more space to wander from coop to coop, right? And then at night, they could be locked in to the shed, especially on cold nights, and they could stay safe. It's really reassuring to have a shed like this that they can stay in at night, because we do have quite a bit of predators out here, you guys. There's a lot of coyotes, raccoons, possums, etc. So anyways, just a quick chicken coop update. This needs to be painted so badly, and this yard needs to be organized. I've been so fucking busy. I go from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, and there's really just not enough time in a day, you guys. 24 hours is not enough. It simply is not. So this used to be used to store grain or feed, for horses. There was a house on this property that burned down. Most of these houses were built in the 30s. And the house that burned down, the people that lived there kept horses here. And that shed, or that storage, that box, that cement box, was used to store like feed for horses and horse supplies. So it's a lot bigger. In person, it doesn't look that big on camera, but when you go in there, there's quite a bit of room. So a door needs to be built on that. Heat needs to be ran over there, or into that shed, if you want to call it that structure. But once that's done, that coop will be operable. So roofing, heat, and a few other things just need to be done, you guys. And the door for that shed. I'm just going to call it a shed, even though it's technically not a shed. But yeah, these doors are really basic. They're just connected by latch. See what I mean? See if I can shut that one-handed. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. So a lot of this stuff was used with recycled wood, and luckily we had a lot of extra wood, and that saved a lot of money on this project. But the fence posts, I think, were about $11 a pop, which is pretty reasonable. And I think fence posts are a little bit cheaper now. I think they're closer to like $9.80, $9.85. So the chicken wire, not to be repetitive, but the chicken wire and the fence posts were the most expensive part. And then I attached the chicken wire with these fasteners, and then I ran slats over the fence posts and screwed these in to hold the chicken wire even tighter to the fence posts. So really basic construction, nothing fancy, but it will get the job done. Yep, that's about it, you guys. I just wanted to show you guys the coop, and keep an eye out for the next Homestead vlog, because I'm going to show you guys the chickens. Hell, maybe I'll even show them in this video. But until next time, peace be with you all.